This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so today we will be discussing the very important topic uh, among Informatica tool, without which I don't think so any real-time implementation is possible or any project is possible in the real time. So it is a lookup transformation. So before I start this one, I think we have completed till source qualifier transformation. So I hope you understood what is a joiner and joiner transformation, right? So look, okay. So basically, the very first step, I mean, the very first point of lookup transformation is till now we have discussed. Uh, Till now we have learned that any transformation can be either active or passive, right? But this is the very first transformation which can act like active and also passive transformation. Okay, so that's why I will so in the previous versions until ninth version, Informatica 9 version, lookup is a active transformation, but we have an option of changing this to passive from advanced versions. So as a habit, I'm explaining you like it is an active transformation. Why? Because active transformation. Why? Because when it is an active and passive, right, obviously it has a capability to change the number of records. Every active transformation is also passive transformation, but here at a time we can change total a transformation totally into active, and we can change the lookup totally into passive. So that's why it has some speciality. Okay, so why is an act it is an active transformation? What exactly is a lookup? It is same as left outer join in an oracle. Okay, it is same as left outer join in an oracle. So when there is already a joiner transformation in oracle, why lookup why lookup transformation is exist in Informatica? Why? Because lookup transformation can work on relational tables as well as flat files at a time. That means it can join, it has a capability to join a table and a file at a time. We need to have two objects for joining, right? Join means we will join two different objects, right? In joiner, the two the two transform the joiner also will can be in homogeneous and heterogeneous sources, but we can look up onto a file from table for for joining in the lookup transformation. Not only this one, it has a capability like it is of so it is of two types. One is connected lookup and unconnected lookup transformation. Okay, it is of two types: connected lookup transformation and unconnected lookup transformation. Whereas in joiner, we cannot go with unconnected, and it should be connected at any cost, right? So look up. So the name itself tells us like we can look onto another table for the matching condition, and we can get the no attributes from that particular table. Suppose say I will take EMP and department as two tables. So create we can create a lookup on department table. Okay, create lookup on department table, and give condition, okay, give condition and retrieve columns. Okay, we can create a lookup on another table, and we can make that as a lookup table, and we can join emp with this lookup table and give a condition and retrieve the columns. Okay, if at all, if lookup is connected connected means it will connect through links, right? If lookup is connected, uh, lookup is having links from source to target, then it is called connected lookup. Okay, unconnected lookup, if lookup doesn't have any links from source to target, then it is called as unconnected lookup. Okay, so connected is nothing but if it is connecting, like how we worked till now. So each and every transformation, it has been connected with the links, right? Like this links, right? Okay, so if that particular transformation has links, then it is called as a connected lookup. Okay, so if it is not having any links, but still we can create one transformation without any links also, we can pass the data to the target. We will see how that is a little bit interesting, and that is called as an unconnected lookup transformation. And one more thing, okay, connected lookup can retrieve more than one port or column. Okay, it can retrieve more than one port, or a port is nothing but column name, guys. Informatica language, port is port and means column name. So it can retrieve more than one port or a column, means it can retrieve 2 columns, 3 columns, okay, 4 columns, anything. But unconnected lookup can retrieve only one port or column. This is the flaw, I can say. It is a flaw, or it is its nature, it's functionality of unconnected lookup. Okay, and unconnected lookup unconnected lookup, it uses a transformation to pass the the columns. That means, as this is unconnected, right? So how we will get to know, like, how we will pass the column, or how we will tell, like, from this particular column get this particular column data and pass to target? How can we tell? So for that, we need to use transformation, okay, to pass the column. In general, we will be using expression transformation to pass the column. Okay, so these are a little bit differences between connected lookup and unconnected lookup. And if we talk about lookup transformation, right, it has like theoretical information. It has four different types of caches. That is named cache, uh, named cache, persistent cache. Okay, named cache, persistent cache. Okay, and uh, something like named, persistent, and we have like dynamic lookup cache. Okay, and we have one more, non-persistent. Yeah, non-persistent cache. Okay, we have four different types of cache. First of all, what is cache? Remember, guys, each and every transformation has a cache. Each and every transformation has a cache. What is a cache? Cache is nothing but it is a storage place or memory, I can say. It is a storage place or memory which is used to the storage place or memory which is used to perform operations. Okay, it is a storage place or memory which is used to perform operations or do calculations. What are we doing in each of the any transformation? We are doing some transformation like calculations, right? So to perform that operation, it uses some space, informatica space in server. That is nothing but cache. That means, suppose if you take source qualifier transformation or any other transformation, maybe um, filter, maybe, okay, if you take the filter transformation, it is doing filter, right? Okay, what it is doing, it is extracting the data from the source, it is filtering out the data, using this condition, and it is passing only records which is having this department number 22 target, right? So it is doing some operation. How it is doing some operation? To do the operation, it should use some space, right? So in Informatica, in the server, we have cache. So it will be using that cache for doing this operation. That is called as a cache. So lookup specially has four different types of caches: named cache, persistent cache, dynamic lookup cache, and non-persistent cache. Okay, so why there are four different caches here? Named caches is nothing but we will give name to cache, and it can be reused for next run. Okay, we'll give name to cache so that, okay, it can be reused for the next run if at all that particular cache has not been changed. Okay, persistent caches is also same thing. It can be used for multiple folders and multiple folders and multiple mappings for reusability. Usability. Okay, if you make the cache as persistent, the same data, it will do only calculation once, and it will store in that name, in that cache, and that persistent cache will be used for another mapping also. Means, like, if at all the same calculations has been done, same lookup on the same table, it has been done in another mapping, right? It will be using the same cache. Instead of recreating again and doing calculation again, doing a rework again, it will be using the same cache. Okay, non-persistent means it can be used only once. Okay, regularly, by default it will be non-persistent cache. Dynamic lookup cache, it will take one session, guys, but briefly, I'm telling, like, it is a cache, okay, which will build during runtime. Okay, so it will take one session, total one session. We have a practical session also on this one. I'll tell you more on this one, but this is what lookup have different types of caches. So it is very useful in the real-time projects. So just remember these caches. May ask interview questions also on these caches. So I will give you the material. There will be more theoretical information on these caches. You can study those also. Overall, lookup is nothing but it is same as left order join in an Oracle. Okay, and it will look on to a particular table or a file. Okay, it will look on particular table and a file to retrieve the columns. Okay, it's a kind of join, right? It will join on department number of EMP and department number of DPT, and it will retrieve a D name and location, something like that. But how we will implement, let's say. And later on, coming to types of lookups: connected lookup and unconnected lookup. And types of caches, these are the 4 caches we have. So for connected, we learned that it will be connected in between mappings. It can retrieve more than no, one column. Connected, unconnected, it doesn't connect, it doesn't have any links. It can retrieve only one port or column, and it uses one transformation to pass the columns without any connections. Okay, clear? Any doubts till here before we go to practical? No doubts? Shall I go to the practical? Okay, let me start SQL developer. Mm, okay, so what I will do is, like, I will be, anyway, we have EMP table as our one of the source, and I will be creating lookup on department table, and I will retrieve dname and location how we did on to the joiner. But the target I'll be creating as EMP underscore lookup. um, is it okay? Just taking some time, guys. Okay, before I okay, it is taking some time. Meanwhile, I will go to mapping designer. Okay, it has opened twice, that's why. Okay, I'll go to the designer, and I will no start creating the mapping. So EMP and deep, only EMP is fine for me. And go to the mapping designer. Okay, for the department, right? I need to create one table. So it should be EMP underscore lookup. In database, I will create. I have not created yet. Underscore LKP. Okay, okay. And here add 2 columns. Why? Because I will be retrieving the name and location by joining the department table, and it should be varchar apply. Okay, so this will be my target table, and this will be my source table, and create the table now. Okay, it is same structure like this, right? So I will just use the structure p underscore kp. So I'm creating this table in stage environment. I mean, Okay. I need to get the password, guys. Sorry. I don't know. This is disconnecting every time. Okay, it's been connected and try to create our table. Where is our window? Okay, so create a target table. This is a target table. Name is already existing now. Last batch. Lookup. Okay, so this is the table name. So I will replace the name, the target. This is the exact table name. Okay, table name and the table that you have created should match, guys, otherwise it will fail. Now create a mapping. Okay, em underscore lookup and drag the source, which is emp, and drag the target, which is underscore emp underscore lookup. So guys, as I am joining with the department table, I'm not bringing the department source here. Okay, um, why, I will tell you now. So whenever we are joining, right, we will be joining this emp table to another another table, source table, right? So what I'll do, I will create transformation called lookup. Okay, and click on create. Okay, here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Lookup transformation. Whenever we create a transformation, it will ask on which table you wanted to create a lookup. You wanted to create a table which is present in sources. Do you want to create on a table which is present in the targets? Or if you wanted to import any other table or any other file from the different location, we can create a lookup on a particular table or a particular file which is present in sources, which is present in targets, or else it is present in different database also. But lookup is not a transformation, it will be created on a particular table. This is very, very important. Lookup, it will create on a particular table to perform as a transformation. So now I wanted to join emp with department table, right? So department table is in source or target, guys? It is in source, right? So select source and select dept table and click on OK. Lookup transformation will be created on dept table. Click on OK. What happened? It has closed abruptly. I don't know why. Why it has been closed. Interesting. So guys, any doubts till now? Can you please ping in the chat box? Yes, no?
I am. ఇప్పుడు లుకప్ యూజ్ చేయకుండా మామూలుగా క్రియేట్ చేయలేమన్నా
ఏంటది?
ఏదైనా ఎస్సిడి టైప్ 1 కానీ టైప్ 2 కానీ ఇలాంటివి లుకప్
No,
యూజ్ చేయకుండా.
without lookup we cannot implement any slowly changing dimension practical without lookup.
వై
That's why
అన్న
lookup is very very important. Why? Because ఎందుకు అంటే lookup, see, whenever we join on a target table, right? See, look
Yeah.
అంటే SAD1, it is for advanced topic, but okay, just because you have asking, I'm telling. Whenever we use it, right, on a so we will be creating lookup on a target table. Okay, we will be creating lookup on how we are creating the lookup here. Okay, it has not been even saved. Oh, it's not been saved also. Okay, how are we creating the lookup on department table now, right? We will be creating the lookup table on the lookup on target table in SAD1 and SAD2 practical. So why? So in that case, we will check whether that particular record is already present or not on the target table. When we are looking up on a target table, lookup on a target table means we are looking on target table, means we are checking whether this particular record is present or not in the target table. Then we are tagging it as insert or update. So very first session SAD type 1 and SAD type 2, right? So we have learned that okay, if at all a particular record is changing, then we will update it, or else if any particular record is changing, we will insert it as a new record to maintain history, right? How are we checking that? How are we checking whether that particular record is already present or not on the target? And how are we checking that that particular record is getting changed, or if at all it is present in target, is it getting some change with change or without change? That we are doing by doing that we are checking by doing a lookup on a target table. We don't have any other transformation to look onto the target table before inserting or updating. Got it? Hari?
ఇప్పుడు ఓకే అన్న. ఇప్పుడు లుకప్ ఉపయోగిస్తున్నప్పుడు టార్గెట్ టేబుల్ కూడా లోని కాలమ్స్ లుకప్ లోని కాలమ్స్ సేమ్ ఉండాలా, లేకపోతే అదర్ కాలమ్స్ అయినా ఏం కాదా?
నాట్ రిక్వైర్డ్, అవసరం లేదు. లుకప్
అంటే
అనేది
కంపల్సరీగా మ్యాచ్ అవ్వాలా, నాట్ మ్యాచ్?
నాట్ మ్యాండేటరీ.
ఓకే,
నాట్ మ్యాండేటరీ. అన్ని తీసుకోవాలా అన్ని తీసుకోవద్దా అనేది మన రిక్వైర్మెంట్ బట్టి ఉంటది, బేస్డ్ అపాన్ అవర్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్.
కంపల్సరీగా ఏదో ఒక కాలమ్స్ అనేది మ్యాచ్ అవ్వాలా? అది కూడా
కంపల్సరీ. ఇట్ ఈస్ మ్యాండేటరీ టు మ్యాచ్. వై? బికాస్ లుకప్, వాట్ ఈస్ లుకప్? Lookup is nothing but left outer join, right?
Okay.
Left outer join. Left outer join means join. Join means without common column can we join?
No.
Right?
We
This
must
is also
and should
same.
we can same column.
We need to have a common column. Exactly.
Yeah.
Either it should be same name or a different name, but same data type is must.
Okay. Okay అన్న, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yeah.
అని ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక సోర్స్ ఫైల్ నే కాకుండా సోర్స్ డేటా ఫైల్ నే కాకుండా ఒక ఫ్లాట్ ఫైల్ నుంచి కూడా లుకప్ అనేది క్యాచ్ చేయొచ్చు కదా?
Exactly. అదే ఇందాక I have showed you. Let me show you that again. So where is it? What is the target? Okay. So that is what I have showed you while creating a lookup. Now I have actually just drag the source and a target. Okay. So now create a lookup transformation. Go to transformations, select lookup, and give the lookup. Create here it is. So if you wanted, so my requirement is to look up on department table that is present in source. Okay, in SAD1 and SAD2, right, we will be creating a lookup on the target table itself. Whatever the target table we have used here, right, the same table on a target table, we will create a lookup. We will discuss that one when we are discussing SAD1. And if you don't want on source and if you don't want on target, you can also do a lookup on a file, on a flat file which is present in some other location. See here, import from flat file, import from relational table which is not present in source or target. It may be some other table which is present in another database also. Okay, if you click here, it will ask connect to that database and import the table and create a lookup like that. Okay, on a flat file, it will ask us where is the path. Where is the path? Is it in documents, in desktop? Where is the flat file? Like that, it will ask and we can browse it. Okay. Now I wanted to join EMP with the department, so I am doing a lookup on department table like this. Okay, I don't know why it is closing. Seriously. Interesting. I don't know why it is closing. To create a lookup manually. I don't know guys why it is closing automatically. Okay, so this is how create a lookup. So whenever we created a lookup on department table, all the columns present in department table will be visible in the lookup transformation. So this is how a lookup transformation is being created and formed. On which table you create, that particular table columns will be reflected in the transformation. Clear guys? Now I wanted to do a join with EMP, right? So what we can do is, so drag one particular column from employee, table to join in the lookup. So what is the common column here? Department number. So do a department number drag from EMP to lookup. Now second step is give a condition on this department number to this department number. Double click this lookup, go to conditions tab, add department number is equals to department number. Click on apply, click on OK. Condition is given. Now so whenever we are joining two tables, the primary goal is to get that particular respective table other columns, right? So once this condition is matched, get the D name, get the location from lookup like this. That's it. This is all about lookup transformation. This is connected lookup transformations. But how can we how can we connect all these columns? How can we load all these columns? We can directly link it from source. Okay, directly link it from source to target like this. And this department number also, we can also, as it is already connected to lookup, right? We can also drag and drop to the target. We can do two connections from a single port. Clear guys? See carefully what we have did. We have dragged the department number to lookup. We have given a condition, and we have retrieved two columns to right? DName and location we have pulled to target, and rest all the columns automatically it will come from source. What it will do, if one record will come, okay, Scott record, maybe employee first record will come, it will check on a department table if this particular department number is matching this particular department number. If it is matching, then it will get this particular respective DName location from here and all other employee information from here, and it will load into the target. Simple. Lookup transformation is very connected lookup transformation is very simple, right? So let's see what all different options present in lookup. Double click this transformation, go to ports, and here you can see these are the column names, data type, everything is same. So here input, output, lookup, and apart from this R is the return port, and we are not going to use this one in the connected lookup. We will be using this in the unconnected lookup. Okay, and go to properties, and here it will show us what exactly on which table you have created the lookup. It will show here lookup table name. Okay, and it will also show the condition. What is the condition you have given, like this. Okay, and it has few other options. So persistent cache, lookup persistent cache. If you click this one, it will ask us where you wanted to save that cache file, something like that. Okay, and dynamic lookup cache. I will tell you this one later when we discuss dynamic lookup cache, and rest all it's not that much important for us. Okay, here the very important thing is lookup SQL override. How we have an SQL override in source qualifier transformation, the lookup SQL override also is used for same. Okay, so by default what it will do, by default this transformation, it will do one internal SQL conversion by itself. Means select EMP number, rename, blah blah blah, from EMP table comma department table, and do some left outer join on this particular column, join condition, this particular column is equals to this particular column. It will internally convert all the transformations. It will internally convert it to SQL. It will fetch the data, do operations in cache, and it will load into the target. Okay, this will also do the same thing. But if you wanted to modify anything, externally, you can write the query here, is your wish. Okay, if you wanted to do some performance tuning, or if you wanted to do some order by, or if you wanted to do some additional filters, or whatever you wanted to do, you can write the SQL query here. The space is available for us. Okay, look up source filter in source qualifier transformation. Also this has been given for us. Only if you wanted to do give any filter condition explicitly, you can mention here without any SQL query, just filter condition like where clause, how we have given in the SQL source qualifier transformation, right? Department number is equals to 20. Like that, you can give only filter condition here also. Okay, this is all about connected lookup. Does anyone have any doubt before I create a session and a workflow? Yes, underscore lookup. Okay, and very important thing while creating a session, right? As you know, till here it is a routine process. We'll create a session, we will select the mapping, and we will give the connections, right? While giving a connections, the very important thing here is we will give the connection to source. This right? And also we will give the connection to target, even that you will know. Okay, target also and we will change this one bulk to normal, this also no. And the important thing when you are using lookup transformation is select this lookup transformation, and
Ayana,
even for this
Ayana.
lookup also you need to give the relational connection. For this lookup also you need to give the relational connection. This is the first transformation we are studying. This is the first transformation we are studying, that the transformation should have relational connection, and we should give the relational connection by clicking on this particular arrow. And what relational connection we need to give, how a developer will get to know which connection we need to give, whether it is source connection, target connection, any other connection. We need to get the information first on which table it has been created. On which table it has been created, if you get to know this information, then you will be getting to know which connection you need to give to this lookup transformation, right? So department is my table. So where is my department table? Okay, that connection you should give here. Okay, make sure this is very, very important. Hari, you are talking about something.
అన్న ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇక్కడ రిలేషన్ ఇస్తున్నాం కదన్నా. ఇప్పుడు మనం టార్గెట్ టేబుల్ అనేది ఒక డేటాబేస్ నుంచి తీసుకున్నాము, సోర్స్ అనేది ఇంకో డేటాబేస్ నుంచి తీసుకున్నాము. సో ఇక్కడ రిలేషన్ అనేది ఏ టేబుల్ నుంచి అయితే తీసుకున్నామో, ఏ డేటాబేస్ నుంచి తీసుకున్నామో ఆ రిలేషన్ ఇవ్వాలా, లేకపోతే ఒకటే రిలేషన్ ఇవ్వాలా?
సేమ్ థింగ్, సేమ్ అదే ఇవ్వాలి.
అదే ఇవ్వాలి. అంటే ఒకటే రిలేషన్ ఇచ్చినా సరిపోద్దా రెండింటికి, టార్గెట్ కి అండ్ సోర్స్?
ఇది జస్ట్ బికాస్ ఫర్ అవర్ ట్రైనింగ్ పర్పస్, రైట్? నేను సోర్స్ ఒకటే దాంట్లో క్రియేట్ చేశాను, టార్గెట్ ఒకటే దాంట్లో క్రియేట్ చేశాను, బట్ రియల్ టైమ్ లో అట్లా ఉండకపోవచ్చు. Source can be in one database, target can be in another database in the real time. But it is just for our practice purpose. All tables I have created in a single database. That's why source key I have given same connection, target also same connection.
అట్లా ఉన్నప్పుడు డిఫరెంట్ డేటాబేస్ రిలేషన్ ఇవ్వాలి కదన్నా?
If tables are different tables are present in different databases, then different connections.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, hope you all followed this point. Till now we have just given a relational connection to sources and targets, but this is lookup transformation also needs a connection, because it doesn't know where this department table is present in the database, in which database it is present, and it cannot perform the operation, join operation. Clear? Yeah, save it. So today D and Pranita are so silent, not sure if you are following.
I'm okay, like everything is clear.
Yeah, thank you. So cup, give the then everything is same. Okay, only that point is new here, so everything else is same. So before running the workflow, I will just see if we have any data in this table. Obviously there won't be any data. Okay, I will run the workflow and it should work exactly like left auto join. So I'm running the workflow. Oh gosh, I think I need to connect to workflow monitor before I run. Oh, that's okay. So next we'll see unconnected lookup. Operational wise and functionality wise same, but unconnected lookup can only return one column, one port. Connected is returning dname and location based upon department number, but unconnected will return only one column, whenever it is used, wherever it is used. So I don't know, it might have ran also, succeeded also. So will check the data now. See here. Okay, all the data, it has been loaded in the target. Stock. Okay, including dname and location. Okay, including dname and location. 1 second, guys. I think it has been stuck. Okay, this is how the joiner worked. This is how the lookup worked, and this is a connected lookup. Now we will see. Okay, it is succeeded here. Run properties. Okay, 14 and 14. So this is the connection I'm talking about with you, Pranita. This is the connection. Double click this session, and we are giving these connections, right? This CRP underscore R4 and CRP underscore R4. These connections you need to create if you wanted to give the connection here. So that we will discuss after this session. And let's go with unconnected lookup. So directly I'll be creating mapping, but unconnected lookup target table will be different. Why? Because we will be having only one output return port, and I will give unlookup. Okay, and only dname. I don't get any location. Why? Because it has only one column as a return port. So okay, I've created, and it doesn't have any data usually. Okay, now source is emp and target is unlookup, and we will create the target with one extra column. First rename it as score lookup, and add dname. Okay, apply. Okay, I have a source, I have a target with one extra column. Create a mapping now. Okay, drag the source employee and drag the target and lookup. Okay, and create a unconnected lookup now. How to create an unconnected lookup? It is exactly same how we created the connected lookup. Okay, so this is the shortcut transformation lookup. Okay, and select the source, select the department, click on OK. Okay, so I have created a lookup, but I don't want to connect any links here, right? Okay, and but the only thing we need to give here. So okay, when I'm not giving any links, right, like connected lookup, how can I give a join condition? Join condition is must for lookup, right? If I'm not connecting this department number here, how can I join here, right? For that, you need to manually create a column. You need to manually create a column, add column. Guys, please listen carefully. Add column in underscore department number. Okay, and it should be same data type how the department number data type is there. Apply. Okay, and here go to, after creation of this column, go to condition tab, click on add condition now, and give department number is equals to newly created column department number. This is how we need to give the condition. Why? Because we are not linking it from any of the sources or any of the transformations, right? So this is how we need to give the condition. Add manually, give the condition. Manual column, it should be same column. Name can be anything, but it should be same data type. Okay, right. Of course, I have given a this one. I have given a condition. Now um, I have given a condition and I wanted to pass a D name to the target, right? I wanted to pass D name to the target. So how can I do it without linking again now? For that, create a expression transformation. Create expression transformation. Sorry. Okay. Click on create, click on done. And this expression transformation columns get all the columns from employee table, right? And link all these columns to target. Okay. Now I have not connected the D name. Why? Because I didn't get any D name from lookup. How to get this D name from this lookup to this target? For that, what you need to do is double click this expression transformation, go to ports, okay, add a new column here in the last column and give the name as department number. Sorry, not department number, a D name. Okay, D name. The data type should be string only, but is it an input port or is it an output port, guys? It is not coming anything from source, right? Right, it should be an output port. When I make it as an output port, that means I will uncheck input so that it will become an only output port. When I'm doing an output port, you learned the expression transformation, so it will enable us to write something here, right? Some logic why you have created this one port which is not coming from source, right? Here what we need to do, from this expression transformation we need to call that lookup transformation, okay, and bring the D name. How can we do that, guys? I have created an expression transformation. Listen carefully. I have created the expression transformation and I have linked all the columns from employee to expression, expression to target, but D name I have not linked. Why? Because it is not coming from this lookup as it is not connected. But how to connect this rename to target? Create a column dname manually, and we need to call from this we need to call this lookup transformation from this column and bring dname, right? How to call? Again, open the expression, go to here, write an expression here. With all these functions folders, we have a new folder called as lookup folder here. This will be visible only if when you create a lookup transformation, and if you click on this plus symbol, whatever the lookup transformation you have created in this mapping, it will show here. Okay, so double click this lookup, and pass department number. This is a condition column. Okay, this is a condition column. Double click this lookup and pass, go to ports and pass this department number. So what it will do, first of all, validate it, passed successfully. What it is doing is, from expression transformation we are calling the lookup transformation by passing department number to that lookup transformation. This department number column will go and store in this in underscore department number, and it will pass D name. How it will pass D name? Where we have mentioned to return D name, we have not mentioned anywhere, right? Now mention it in the lookup transformation. Double click the lookup, go to ports, and here you have input port, output port, lookup port, and a return port, right? So check the D name column as return port. Indirectly, it will return this D name back to expression. Okay, guys, the expression transformation is calling this lookup transformation and passing department number in this column, and in return this lookup transformation is returning D name back to that expression transformation. That is how it internally works, right, guys? This department number, it is coming from employee table, right? This lookup, this department number column this department number column here, which I have mentioned. This is this column, and this is coming from employee table. This column, it will call this lookup and pass this rename to here in this space, in this place, and it will match with this department number, and dname is being returned to this column, and this dname will pass to target. Clear? Any doubts? Tricky? Confused? Anyone having any
అన్న
doubts? Yeah.
ఇక్కడ లుకప్ లో డిపార్ట్మెంట్ అదే డిపార్ట్ నేమ్ అనేది డెసిమల్ ఇచ్చాను కదా, ఇక్కడ నేమ్
Okay.
అనేది స్ట్రింగ్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా ఏం కదా?
Oh, ikkada, right? Sorry. Ekkada మీరు అనేది? I didn't get you.
ఇక్కడ లుకప్ లో
ఇక్కడనా?
అక్కడ డెసిమల్ ఇచ్చాం కదా, ఇక్కడ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నేమ్ అనేది వేర్కార్ ఇవ్వాలి కానీ స్ట్రింగ్ ఇచ్చాం కదా. ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ లో డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నేమ్ అనేది ఓకే వేర్కార్ ఇవ్వాలి కదా, అంటే స్ట్రింగ్ ఇచ్చినా ఓకేనా, యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుందా?
వేర్కార్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది అసలు? వేర్కార్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? ఇక్కడ అంటున్నారా? ఇది వేర్కార్, ఇది స్ట్రింగ్ అంటున్నారా? నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఇవి అన్ని ఇన్ఫర్మేటికా కన్వర్షన్స్ చేసేసుకుంటది. ఇది సేమ్ ఫ్యామిలీ, రైట్? స్ట్రింగ్, వేర్కార్ 2 ఇవన్నీ సేమ్ ఫ్యామిలీ. దట్ ఈస్ ఓకే. స్ట్రింగ్ వోంట్ బి ప్రెసెంట్ ఇన్ సోర్సెస్ అండ్ టార్గెట్స్. టార్గెట్ లో, సోర్సెస్ లో ఇవి డేటాబేస్ రిప్లికాలు కదా. సో ఇక్కడ
అనేది నెంబర్స్ ని అండ్ లెటర్స్ ని కూడా తీసుకుంటుంది, అంతే కదన్నా?
తీసుకుంటుంది. వేర్కార్ విల్ టేక్ నెంబర్స్ అండ్ character combination also. Number means only number. Okay. Yeah, string and varchar is same family, so this is fine. So if you did wrong link or wrong data type, it will throw us error here, invalid mapping, and it will throw some error here. Yeah. Guys, one last acknowledgement. Did you guys follow this unconnected lookup? Everyone, please, at least a ping the chat box.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. So rest of the things is same. Creation of session and workflow, and that I hope you know. And one additional point again you need to remember is give the relational connection to this unconnected lookup also. Why? Because again unconnected lookup has been created on a particular table, right? So give connection to lookup transformation here also. So double click. So for source I'm giving the connection, and for a target also I'm giving one connection. And bulk to normal, and lookup also we need to give connection, and which connection? Wherever a department table is present, that connection we need to give. In this example it is department, but in your real time there may be another table, right? So where is that table present? That connection we need to give. That's it. Save the session and go to workflow designer, create, connected lookup. Okay, just link it. Save it. Okay, just run this workflow. Before running, I think we have checked there is no data, and run this workflow. So it has been succeeded and 14 records got loaded, but only one column will be retrieved, that is dname, as it is an unconnected. Okay, only D name got retrieved, same data. Clear, guys? So this is all about lookup transformation, which is very, very important. Please try to practice this transformation as soon as possible. And Monday, I'll be doing a continuation of this lookup. Tomorrow, I may explain you the different transformation, but Monday, I'll be doing a continuation of this lookup. So by the time, please practice lookup transformation. Okay, and that's all for today's session. And you guys tell me if you really need a session tomorrow or not. I'm okay to take. Anita Reddy, Hari. Tomorrow is Sunday IST for me. If you want the session, I can take. If you wanted to practice and if you wanted any break, it's your wish.
I think I have to practice a lot, so I need time.
Okay. Ready? Any concerns? Okay. Okay, fine. So let's take a break tomorrow, and let's. Yeah, go ahead. I understand. Don't worry. This is the only break that we are going to take. Why? Because if you guys are not practicing, then continuing the sessions are somewhat a bit hectic for you guys all at a time. But meanwhile, what you can do is ready. I'll. Okay. Yeah, I understand. So meanwhile, what you can do is do some research on scenarios, on filter, expression, source qualifier, practice another other than the training sessions that we are doing it. So so that it will help give you advanced knowledge on you on a short time. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah. So Pranita, do you wanted to share your screen for that connection information?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So that's it from my side today. We'll meet again on Monday, 7:30 p.m. IST. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, Reddy and Hari, you can please leave the meeting, and I'll show the list of connection from Pranita. Yeah, please share your screen.
Yeah, can you grant the access?
Okay. And I don't know how to stop the recording here.
Can I go now?
Yeah, you can leave, Hari. Yeah, thank you. Hari, I will call you tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m.
Okay, Anna.
If not, you call me 10 a.m. Okay, if I forget.
Okay. I can
Thank you.
call you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Shrikant, can you see?
Yes. Please connect it. Connect to the repository. And also SQL developer, right? Have you connected SQL developer?
Yeah.
You know the credentials, right? I mean, username and password.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay, then go to designer is fine. Go to workflow manager.
This one, right?
W, yeah, click on W. Okay, have you created the folder already? You've not
Yes,
created any folder, right?
I have created the
That
training
is
for
already there. Oh, you have created or it is already present?
this one I have created.
Okay, fine. Right click and click on open. Okay, here on the top menu, go to connections. Click on relational. Okay, select new. Click on new. Here, click on Oracle. Okay, give username and password. And connection string is, I think it's localhost, right?
Yeah.
XC,
So
no, XC, I think. Small capital. Yeah, click on OK. Okay, so what is the connection name you have given? Oracle only. Okay, that's fine.
Oracle.
Okay, so what you can do is please try to create one mapping, sample mapping, and select this connection. You know, right? How I'm giving source and target connections, CRP underscore R4. Like that, you need to give Oracle and try to create a mapping and try to do at least one successful mapping run. Otherwise, if you are getting issue at somewhere, then the whole Sunday will be waste for us, right? So uh, hope you understood.
Yes, but I'm a little bit confusing. So
No, not now, not now. Take your time today. Take your time today till tomorrow this time, right? Till tomorrow this particular time, 7:30 our regular time. You try to practice by looking at the video. If you are
yeah,
if you are unable to make one or two mapping, try to create two mappings. If you are unable to make any single successful run, email me. We will connect in the same link and I will see the issue. Otherwise, giving break on Sunday without any successful run, it is like,
yeah,
doesn't make
okay,
any sense, right? Yeah, hope you understand.
sure.
So confusion on this particular connection, you mean to say, click on OK, close it. Okay, confusion on this particular connection.
Not in this particular connection. Like
Uh-huh.
I have to practice from the beginning, right? So
Exactly.
yes.
Yeah,
So
just
I
one
have to
mapping, one
do all
successful
the
mapping. Yeah,
yeah,
one
okay.
successful mapping end to end. If you are if you get succeeded, right, then you can practice all one by one. But if you stuck at very first mapping, right, then whole Sunday you won't be doing anything, right? That is my concern.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So if you face any issues, please email me. If you really stuck, we will connect tomorrow 7:30 p.m. IST, our regular training time, and I will fix the issue so that you can continue this practice.
Sure.
But
Thank
regular
you.
session won't be there tomorrow, as per your request.
Okay. Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you then. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.